and serving the Lord, because there's people there that they're alongside of, and they have support, and they don't want to disappoint. So you found a way, and I think the hardest thing to do when people lose weight is to keep them on that track, because most people go on a diet instead of a change of habit. And
right.
I think that's brilliant, dude. I mean, like, so when you one day woke up and said, wow, I can't believe this, I'm assuming this wasn't your plan from the beginning. What was your reaction to that?
Yeah, I'm glad you brought up the point about the friends. Working at a health club, people like to train in groups, and the best group to get started with are people you already know. And from a logic standpoint, if you're involved in a small group study, those are the least people you're going to be worried about making fun of you or something, because you're in a small group with them. So it was kind of neat to kind of start talking out loud some of these ideas and concepts with other people, and then seeing it start to make sense, kind of to answer your question. But yeah, I had no idea what was going to happen with this. I've been blown away at the response and the interest that GodFit has had. I was surprised that GodFit.com was even available when I wanted to pursue this as more of a ministry than anything. And so God's kind of just lined up some different things for the ministry to get people to understand this concept. And I'm just trying to hang on for the ride. It's been pretty wild.
Okay, so I'm always blown away. I mean, God just has the craziest sense of humor. You know what I mean? And the way He expresses it to us is even more mind blowing as well. But so my question is, have you put this in a book yet?
Yeah, it's a published book. It got published in May, so I'm happy to say that it's an official piece of work, and you can get it on Amazon, or you can order it from GodFit.com directly. And so when you get the book, it comes laid out with everything from a leadership guide on how to run it as a group, or you can go through it as an individual. There's video archives of the exercise demonstrations in each workout online on GodFit.com. So there's a little password in each book that you can get to access those videos. And then there's also shirts and things like that to use as a discipleship tool if you're going into a public setting, Walmart or whatever, or the gym you currently go to, to just create conversation on, what does it mean to be GodFit? And I think it's important for me to describe that answer before we leave the conversation. What is GodFit? And to be GodFit, you must intentionally be developing your spiritual and physical wellness in order to serve others. That's it. That's the basics of it. To be GodFit doesn't mean you need to lose 50 pounds and have a very good, BMI index and all these different technical terms. Doesn't mean you need to fit into a size 5 dress. Doesn't mean you need to wear 33 pants. It means that you need to have the mindset of, when I work out, it's an act of worship, and when I pair that with service, I'm able to live God's call more efficiently than I could if I wasn't. And so that's what it means to be GodFit. And so, the book is published. It's ready for groups to get rolling.
I'm going to be bringing this to the small group leader at my church. I want to allow them to know that this is a great opportunity, because we struggle with our weight, and it's not about our weight. It's about our mindset. And
absolutely,
we all have bad habits of not exercising or working out or eating because of something that's in our mind that's limiting us to do that. And when you can use this this is an awesome idea. I think it's really cool. I have a question for you, though. I want to know when you're going to write your whole story in a book, not the workbook, okay, but how your miracle showed up in front of you, because this is a miracle to happen, and this is proof of, as long as you're rolling down the road being passionate about what you do and serving the Lord, what comes in front of you, is just boom, right in your face. So is there a plan to write that story?
With this just launch, much thought next from a book standpoint, there's some things that I definitely would like to improve on the current series, or having a different breakout.
Uh-oh. Did we lose you? It sounds like we might have lost John. The power of the internet really gets us from time to time. But we're going to take a commercial break and see if we can get him back up online. We've got about 10 minutes left in the show, so we'll be right back after this here short break.
Do you want to know the secret to building a successful business quickly? It's all about taking action, but not just any action. It takes inspired and consistent action to get profits. Join Michelle Sissom, the six-figure results lady, as she asks successful entrepreneurs their profitable secrets every Monday at 2 p.m. Central Time on Take Action, Get Profits with Michelle Sissom on the Tough Talk Radio Network. If you're ready to take action and get profits, you can find out more about the show at takeactiongetprofitsradio.com.
Okay, we're back. John, can you hear me? Let's see. John, can you hear me? Hi, John, can you hear me? Well, folks, it looks like we're having a bad connection with John. I had him on the other line there for a second. And we'll just give it a second here, John. If you can hear me when you get to a spot where you have a better, just speak it out, and we'll see if we can get you up on the show. We got about 7 minutes left on the air here. I just want to make sure that while we're waiting to see if we can get John up, to make sure to go to GodFit.com. Okay, GodFit.com. It's an opportunity for you to learn more about how you can put yourself in a group of people to not only get in better shape physically, but mentally and with God as well. I mean, it's just an opportunity that you need to take advantage of. So I know that, John, I don't know if you're out there, if you can hear us, but I just want you to know that I surely appreciate you taking time out to be on the show today. I really do. I'm going to work hard at getting you back on the show. This was an awesome opportunity for us to learn more about what you do and how you bring people to the Lord. So super excited about that, and we hope that you will just, I hope that you will just stay in touch with us and keep on doing the work that you're doing. And folks, I'm just going to do a short recap here. We're up against the clock. I do apologize. But one of the things I want to make sure that you do is go to jancoverstone.com. I want you to make sure today, make it a mission to check out the book, Let the Living Waters Flow. I also want you to go to godfit.com, okay, and check out the book. If you're in a Bible study, a small group study, a church study, if you're looking to just get together with a group of people, this would be a great training manual for you guys to work through as a group to help yourself become better fit, not only physically but mentally, and become better fit with the Lord. This is an awesome opportunity for you. This has been a great show. You know, I started off the show about talking about getting better with discipline, and there was two gentlemen here that came on the show today that shared some information that will really allow you the opportunity to become better disciplined. All you have to do is apply it. So, hey, thanks for being on the show today. Thanks for becoming a new listener, a continuing listener on the Tough Talk Radio Network here at the Tough Talk Christian Radio. I just want to make sure that everyone knows you go to toughtalkradionetwork.com to find out about all the shows that we do. If you're not in a church setting in your area, if you haven't found the Lord yet, maybe it's time today that you sat down and thought about taking that prayer where you ask God to come into your life and take over what you're trying to do and allow you to gain the freedom of the life of Christ. And, you know, folks, if you're in a local church, if you're not, find a church that fits you, okay? Learn more about the Lord. Meet the people in there. You know, they say if you hang around with like-minded people, good things happen, okay? So if you're looking for a change in your life, find a church that you like by you and meet some people in it. Join a small group of Bible study or start one yourself. Use the tools that God gave you to be the leader that you can be. And just like the two gentlemen we had here today, they heard God speak to them. And I know that a lot of you out there are saying that you never heard God speak to you, but maybe it's because you haven't gotten quiet enough to listen long enough to know what it is. Try it out. Take what you're passionate about and go out and try to help others with it. My name is Tony Gambone. I'm here every Thursday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central Standard Time on the Tough Talk Christian Radio on the Tough Talk Radio Network. I hope that everyone has a blessed day, a blessed week. We look forward to seeing you next week here on Tough Talk Christian Radio. We're out for the day.
You have been listening to Tough Talk Christian Radio with Tony Gambone, brought to you by the Tough Talk Radio Network. A special thanks to all of our sponsors. If you'd like to be a sponsor or a guest, please visit toughtalkradionetwork.com for more information.